All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels. Today is July the 26th, 2024. I very much pray everybody is well. All right. So, today's title is for Divine Feminines, okay? Now, we did a masculine read the other day, but I'm gonna go around and do another round, okay, for masculines again. Because it's very much needed. But today is going to be whatever comes out as messages. Okay. Because that's all I do. I just pull cards and I just read the words that's on the cards. That's it. This is always use your own intuition, wisdom, and clarity. Always talk to your medical provider, whether it's for physical or for mental. And yeah, that's all we do here is just pull cards and read what's on the cards. Okay. So you can say maybe it's for educational, because you can maybe learn something from this. Um, but yes, so we got a lot of, well, I pulled a lot of the divine feminines. Now, masculines, if you are here, you do have, we all have feminine and masculine in us. You all should be aware of what the black and white or the yin and yang symbol is, which is duality. So, masculines, if you are here, you're not, um, we still include you, okay? Because this can also be giving you some messages that can be tapping or need to tap a little bit more into your emotional side. So that would be the divine feminine in you. When you love and care and have empathy and compassion and you care and love, um, you're sensitive. So maybe when you're sensitive to love or being open to receive it, as long, as much as how you also show it or give it out. Um, so masculines, maybe you have daughters or nieces, sisters. I know you definitely have a mom. But I understand also all mother son relationships are not good. But so maybe this can give you some clue to what your emotional side may be. Hey Reese, I'm so glad you're here. Before I pulled the first card, I did want to say I found something on YouTube, which was a platform that has went over and shared. Hey, Michael Stevens has shared the Sonia Massey autopsy results. So I put the link in my community tab. Hey, Divine 8, how are y'all? So glad to see y'all here. So this is going to be a collective reading. Some things I may say may be personal for you, so that can be good. Maybe it can help to answer something that you were looking for. Okay, but we always clarify over here. So, but we're gonna see. Actually, before I do those, they're telling me to get this box and put down as the base. You got the Empress in a reading. You miss your friend A so bad. Oh, y'all know my mom has been gone since a very long time now. So everything that's coming up right now, far as kind of seems like an attack on divine feminines. It's just a lot. We are having like a huge change, reset in masculinity energy. All right, let's cut here. And I know you miss your friend A. Oh my gosh. I hope this doesn't be triggering for you. All right. So we have Triumph in reverse. I'll pick it up in a minute. I believe that is like the Chariot card or the Six of, I think it's the Chariot. Shadow, the Moon. Now, this reading can resonate with anybody. It doesn't have to be actually toward a divine feminine. And no insult to anybody. I just feel or call divine feminines, which can produce, which is the Ankh, has a uterus. Okay, to produce what the Ankh is or stand for, which is children. Okay, the reproductive system is the Ankh. The reproductive system is the Ankh. Yes. So this is what I call and say divine feminine. But anybody, any human that may feel that they're a masculine or uh and feels that they are divine feminine, okay. I'm not here to judge or anything or anybody. So we have the Triumph card in reverse. Not feeling very successful, not being able to win or succeed, not feeling very favored or looked at very favored right now, having a hard time having success, vitality, being seen as success and vitality, being able to triumph through obstacles, career decisions, family, love, relationships, even issues it can be with a child or children. But having a very difficult time and also surrendering right now. Then we have the moon also, which is the shadow side when I said duality. Um, Divine feminines, a lot of you right now are working on your shadow side or could have been for a very long time. But I feel a lot of divine feminines are reaching even more to a point right now of higher self. This also can show me why the Triumph card is in reverse right now, because divine feminines are working on their self. They're working on their shadow side. They're working on the duality of, being in and out of, how can I say it? From being in the shadows of oneself and knowing that the frequency and a higher vibration needs to change, need to cultivate, needs to be higher. Okay. Living also to a higher standard, to not other people anymore, but to oneself. The hard part of shadow work is actually looking at yourself and seeing what needs to change, not by other people's opinions or perspective or view, but knowing that things within you needs working on and changing, and only you can do it, and for the better. Seven of Wands, stand your ground. Um, this is what a lot of divine feminines will continue to do, or is even rising more to do right now, which is to stand their ground in their religious belief, in their spirituality, in their healing. Um, Not only about triumph when it comes to financial, job, career, and succeeding as the feminine energy over a family, a unit of family. That can even be from one child to several, or just being in a partnership, married, or living, together with somebody um, that you're dating or wanting to take something to the next level with that person. But at some point, the divine feminine is understanding more that they have to stand their ground now. That's the only way that you're going to be able to be your higher self, is you have to stand your ground. Um, Whether you're speaking out religiously, spiritually, taking a stand for yourself and what you feel you believe is right, or what you see is right, allegedly, and even standing your ground, even after being hurt and wounded by family members, a lover, a spouse, even by children, hurt and wounded by people in your community, even at your job. It's a lot of divine feminines that has been passed over from ladders of success and not taking it anymore. hmm Let's get one more. Blocking whatever needs to be blocked, blocking whoever needs to be blocked out, and understanding that and understanding why. Or if you already have been doing this, why you are continuing to do that, and not to subject yourself to a discrepancy of talking yourself out of it, or allowing somebody to talk you out of your stance, to seduce you out of your stance. Awareness. Exactly. Now, as you can see, most of the crown and ether is circled here. Not too much of the third eye. The enlightenment is not encompassing the third eye area or your two regular eyes, but it's right above the third eye. It's got a little bit of the third eye, which is what awareness is, but it's mostly, as you can see, in the cosmics, in the ethers, and above in the crown. um because your mind is your awareness. Your mind is the connectedness to source. Okay. Now, when I say source, y'all know who I mean. Capital letters, God. But sometimes people get offended by that word, so I just say source. The source, um, the main source for me of everything. Okay. Don't get it twisted, because that's what I do and believe in. No matter what I do or say here or show you, that is my personal belief. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Prosperity begins. Okay, so the Divine Feminine is going to continue to um, stand your ground. uh, Stay in the sense of awareness that you are in, because you're heading to a new opportunity to change. So that change can be anything. It could be career, job, financial, love. It can be material for some of you, but you do have something new that's coming towards you, but you have to be very aware. You have to be very aware. You may not feel very successful in a lot of things that you are kind of like canceling out or breaking up with, or having to leave something. Some of you, it can be lack of employment, having that you quit or got fired or something, whatever the case may be. Wherever that you are coming from right now, you feel a lack of success, and it's having a toll on you right now. It is also causing you to dig deeper. It's having you to look deeper down emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Um, but I do see you here standing very strong in your belief and your awareness. Yes. Okay. So let me see. Yeah. So I had already just shuffled these. And if you want to know the box of this one, this is called this here. But I do see, you are planting new seeds. Now, that doesn't have to mean just presently. You probably have been planting new seeds, but you haven't been very aware of it. That can be by meeting new people, making new friends. Some of you may have met somebody new. This can be on the brink of having a new job or career coming towards you from something that maybe didn't turn out very well for you. Like I said, some of you could have lost your job or thinking about switching over to your skill, hobby, or even entrepreneurship. And even with the moon here, I believe that's the moon, or it could be the hermit. Either way, it's about um, understanding your instincts. Understanding your instincts here. You know, uh, because the moon does have the shadow side, but I believe us in America or on Earth, we never see the dark side of the moon. But what people fail to understand is that the dark side of the moon is within. It's within all of us. But we only see the other side of the moon that is being shown to us or that we're allowed to see allegedly, but it's the same duality within you. Um, you can have some deep, dark secrets that maybe you have not shared with somebody before. It can come from childhood trauma, abuse. It can come from trauma in general. It can come from religious or spiritual. Sorry about that. We got that's the channel 2 news alert. We got thunderstorms coming in. But yeah, like I was saying, um things from your past that maybe you were subject to, of course, that you didn't ask for, but it happened to you. And yes, it's still affecting you to this day when it comes to your love relationships, when it comes to the way that you are very persistent in things or procrastinate or feeling like you won't win or have that drive force, that tenacity, that strength. All of that is the dark side, okay, within all of us. But even when we do feel or around somebody or able to speak with somebody, whether it's medically or with a lover, a spouse, or family member, a trusted friend. The light side of the moon still is when we can express our feelings and emotions and be very open or empathetic, have empathy for other people, compassionate, um, to care. All of that is connected to your emotions, right? But I really feel that we are beginning to see more of the darker, allegedly, more darker side of the moon, um, which is probably what is happening and is allegedly coming to the surface. And I feel that we never really had, as humanity, in this time period, seen the dark side of the moon. Or not, okay, this can be why the two eyes is not encircled with the enlightenment here, but etherically, okay, connected to the cosmos, the ethers. You understand? All of that up there, um, is where that realm of that energy resides, right? The moon, the sun, the planets, the stars, the galaxies, the wormholes, the black holes, all of that is associated with the cosmos and the ether. Um, but since we physically, as humans, cannot um, be part of that, we don't have to. It's a part of us. It's within our third eye. It's within our feelings and emotions. It's part of our DNA, if you believe that or not. It's in our conscious and our subconscious mind, but more subconscious, right? Um, it's in our awakening process, right? Whole point of awareness. Okay, so we have mask. So, yeah, see that? This is the goddess of Jambi, the mask. Like I was talking about the shadow side. The shadow side not only of yourself but other people. The masks are being deveiled. Okay? Masks are being deveiled, and I don't know, in every type of genre you can think of right now. Politically, spiritually, religiously, um, cosmic wise, planet wise, because Saturn is retrograde till November. And I keep telling y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Because Saturn don't go retrograde that much. Okay? And when Saturn goes back direct and goes back to Aquarius, but finally leaves Aquarius, it won't go back until 50 years. 50. So everything that's being set up right now is kind of much the reality or the karma that we'll have to deal with for the next 50 years. That's why what's going on right now that's very important is why a lot of these masks are being taken down. Okay. Hey, Pink Live. Yes, a huge showdown. Like I said, mask in all type of areas: political, government, allegedly, spiritually, religion, mask within your family, your lover, your spouse. Um, yeah, spiritual armor needs to be on. Again, the awareness and the awareness that's coming to you right now, that you have to realize that there are masks. Some people don't think that people are masked up, allegedly, literally, and also cosmically and religiously. Okay, politically, the masks are being unveiled. You have to be aware of this and understanding that there is a shadow side to everybody, but it's the mask that has been covering it up here. Okay, this is why it's telling you to be aware. The shadow side here is what masks are. Okay, the shadow side is to what masks are. So you're gonna really have to determine, okay, which side of the mask as awareness that you are being shown spiritually here. And this is again why I reference again Saturn retrograde. Saturn retrograde will bring, not no Mercury retrograde, no. That's minute. That's minute. Saturn has to be a retrograde energy for the bigger picture of people with these masks on to be deveiled, the veil, right? Hmm. The veil, the high priestess, the veil of this realm and the other is getting very thin. This is why the masks are coming down. You don't even have to ask for them to come down. You can just rebuke it in the name. You can just rebuke it in the name, and the mask is deveiled, is revealed. Some of you may already have encountered somebody, maybe somebody that you know. It don't even have to be that nowadays, and it won't have to be that quote unquote now nowadays for somebody that has a mask on that you will encounter. It could be at the grocery store, in the parking lot. It can be at a business that you're going somewhere to handle paperwork or something like that. You don't even have to be in your own home. You can be traveling and it is road rage. It can be anywhere at any time now. So, your message today is to have awareness of the mask. Even if you start to see, maybe some of you may go somewhere and you see some mask, that is an enlightenment. Okay, that is a message for you personally that will trigger you or your mind to this reading. Okay, you can go to an exhibit, you can be in Target, okay, and then all of a sudden you see a mask and you like, wow, because you were the only one maybe in Target that seen this video. So that is an epiphany. That is a message, right? Can also be a forewarning. I have those all the time as forewarnings. So now we have naked, a sense of vulnerability. Again, divine feminines, you feel or will continue to feel very vulnerable. Also, maybe not seen. Okay. No sound. You sure? Let me check. Or will continue to feel very. It's sound on the TV. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Reese and Pink Lady. This sound on the TV, so you may need to fix something on your device. Okay. So nakedness, probably like the star card, healing, vulnerability. Okay. Also, I feel of the word of being not seen. Um, Reese, the Bluetooth came on. All right, let's kind of speed this up a little bit. I also see here that somebody's going to uncover another African or Egyptian mask. It's going to be uncovered or unearthed. So make sure you stay tuned to your History Channel. They may not announce it on the news because that allegedly is controlled media. Uh, but somebody on a social media site, TikToker, somebody gonna catch on to it. Okay. But I see another mask, some type of mask or bust is going to be found here. Is going to be unearthed, or the earth itself by Saturn being retrograde is going to bring it up to the surface. Mhm. It also can be Aztec. Oh, divine feminines, calm down. Y'all are very unearthed right now. I feel that what's happening, what's going on in the current social media sites, it is very unbothering to you as a divine feminine energy. It's making you feel very vulnerable here. Scarcity. A feeling of running out, not having enough of, whether it's money, checking savings, food, housing, um, job, but also, a sense of scarcity can be in just mindset. When it comes to us as a collective of divine feminines, and also toward the sex that you prefer, or masculine. Okay. It is a scarcity of masculines for most divine feminines. Um, because right now, just to be honest, it's a lot of masculines that are bisexual or homosexual. So it is tending to be a scarcity of masculines for divine feminines who are wanting a, a mutual, okay, type of love and relationship. And again, I'm not biased about what anybody like. I really don't care, you know, to each his own. But not only a scarcity when it comes to opposite sex, but also a scarcity because a lot of the masculines now are incarcerated. They're also deceased. And it's not just in the United States. This is worldwide. You got war allegedly going on. You got a lot of masculines that are unaliving divine feminines. So even this reading for divine feminines, you are becoming a sense of scarcity. Very few and wide, especially the ones that have a sense of awareness. Now, that's different for the people who believe and go along with the program of this realm of this society. If you're on that train, then it's a surplus of you all, but it's a scarcity of the vulnerable, the compassionate, the caring, the divine feminines who are not wearing a mask, who have this sense of awareness, that stands their ground, that say what they mean and mean what they say. They have worked on their shadow side. They're vibrating in a higher frequency and vibration. Um, and they just don't know what else to do right now. Triumph in reverse, a lack of, um, feeling like a lack of success, of being able to integrate, especially when it comes to love, because you have a lot of divine feminines now that are getting separated and divorced through um through or about third party situations, or either the masculine has stole millions or hundreds and thousands of money from them, has just used them to get part of their net worth, so that then they can divorce them and take half or more than half. Because you have to remember, if a masculine marries a divine feminine and she is a self proprietor or entrepreneurial in whatever business that she does, or line of businesses that she do, and a masculine come in with no job, no money, less of a net worth, and they get a separation and or divorce, the judge is going to award the divine feminine to pay alimony and provide money to the masculine, kind of like a child support. That's what alimony is, but for adults. hmm Why, as a masculine, would you even want child support from a woman? Because that's what alimony is. That's how a lot of these masculine allegedly are coming up in their job, success, and career, by marrying divine feminines of worth. The mask pretend that they love them, could pretend that they care, Hmm. You could tell me I'm wrong, but I'm not. All those type of sitcoms that y'all be watching, you know, the housewives of this and housewives of that. Yeah. Hmm. All right. Awakening again. I guess I'm on the right track of receiving the message here. Leaving a lot of divine feminines to give birth on their own. Now, of course, this is not going to be for every divine feminine, but some feminines are going to agree or feel like they are in this position right now, where that at the last minute, maybe they procreated, got pregnant here, and have a sense of scarcity, whether it's financial, relationship, um, feelings and emotions being given by the other person that is the co-parent to this child. Don't have to be a new birth. It can be your child can be 6, 7, 10, 12, or children years of age. They can be in their teenage years of age. Okay? It's about also the sense of scarcity that as a single parent, as a divine feminine, that a lot of us is or had to go through. Feeling like we don't have enough to get by, but still trying to stretch it as much as we can, to do what we can, to figure out where it's coming next. Okay. Trying to make something work out of nothing, being left as a single parent here. But some of you, you know, your awareness of you changing your frequency and vibration, which is some of you will be getting pregnant here. Can be your first child or second. For some of you, it also could be your third or fourth. And you still may be kind of thinking what's going on in the systems and the world right now, a sense of scarcity mindset. How am I going to have another child right now with all this stuff going on? Some of you can be giving birth in the next 4 months, 3 to 4 months, 3 to 4 days. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's your niece that's coming. Maybe you got a niece that's on the way, or your sister is about to give birth. And grief and good juju. Now, this is a new deck, so we haven't seen this card yet. But like I say, you don't have to worry. You're still part of Mother Gaia here. Everything, everything is because the reproduction of you, divine feminine. Masculines can get mad all they want to because I said that, but it's the truth. Okay? You are the mediator between as above and so below. Why? It's because you produce. You are the giver of life. Like I said, the reproduction, the Ankh. That is what the Ankh stand for. Then we have grief. She's pregnant in this picture too. Now you see all of the green here. Allah. And then we also have, we have an eclipse coming up too. Oh goodness. So the eclipse is going to be in Virgo, Hasta, October the 2nd. So, divine feminines, you will feel overwhelmed, and you're going to continue to feel overwhelmed. I can't mask that for you. I can't fake it for you. I'm telling you now, you will. Can be from now, or if you already have been, you've been trying to balance things out. Um, but it's going to continue to happen into October, and can be until October, until past November, right? But the solar eclipse in Virgo is a even more sense of overwhelming, because what's happening is that you're going to have to figure out who and what can support you, and you're going to have to stand your ground about it and for it. Okay? Now, hasta, which means hands, some of you may need to go back into a skill, hobby, or something that you love to do. Anything working with your hands, crafting, drawing, writing, painting, pottery, gardening, because I do see the green here. Um, Also, if you can, connecting more with water, that will be very good to take that sense of feeling overwhelmed off of you. Especially, don't go too deep into the ocean. Just go on the outskirts. Matter of fact, just stay on the edge, because we've got a lot of marine life that's still changing with this shift. Okay. Um, Going out, staring into the stars at night, anything that you can do to help ground you and take the sense of being feeling overwhelmed. You are going to unfortunately continue to feel this, because you are the connectedness to earth. And so divine feminines, you're feeling it the most. The masculines here are not that associated with Mother Gaia. And so that also can be you. You are Mother Gaia. You are the earth, not the masculines. So you particularly going to have to ground yourself. You're going to have to turn on your awareness. Don't overthink things. That's not what Mother Gaia do. You go with the flow. Go with the flow of what things and how things are happening right now. If you fight it, it's going to get worse. Let's keep going. I'm going to pull the tarot out last. All right, so this is and these are cards being pulled for my divine feminines. Because you again are the sacred light. Whether you understand that you are or not, you are. Everything comes to you first, not the masculines. All the intuitive nudges, all the aha moments, the feelings, the emotions, the awareness, the the connectedness, the compassion, the caring, for whatever area that it is or whatever it's about, it comes to you first. The earth connects to you first before the masculines. This can be why the masculines right now are feeling so disassociated with you and also with this realm and earth. Because I really feel that the masculines, most of them, not all of them allegedly, never did the work. They don't never do the shadow work. Now you have some percentages of masculine that has been doing this. But I'm gonna have to say it. It's mostly people in other countries, not in United States. It's not. Okay, spread the light popped out in reverse, which is healing hands. I just told you about Hasta, Virgo, sixth house. Hasta means working with the hands. Okay, healing hands here, empathetic, qualities and animal wisdom. This is in reverse. Again, I have another native as the pictorial on this picture here. Like I was really telling you, United States as a whole is not doing the shadow work. They're not. They're mostly complaining, running from things, running from their feelings and emotions, letting things go through them instead of over them, arguing, fighting, being loud and boisterous, ignoring the fact, ignoring awareness, standing their ground in the wrong situations, distracted. Yes, pink life, very good. Also, listen to your, if you have a pet at home, watch the actions of your pet. Also, we need to pay more attention and understand as divine feminines the connectedness to animal life. Okay. Um, Animals are going to continue to come out, species that we never seen of unknown, and the animals in the marine life and on the land are going to get very much more. I don't want to say out of hand because this is their reality. This is their forest. It's their land. Um, that's where they're supposed to be. We're just overpopulated. We're taking up all of the space, so it will be continue to be less animals. So you need to be also aware, going more into fruit, vegetation, and juices. Your cards are coming out in reverse when all of these came out in the upright. So we got violent fire. In reverse is no transmutation, I can't even speak. Oh, Mercury retrograde in a couple of days. I'm like, what is going on? No detoxification. Okay, so let's work on that. Some of you go ahead and start your green juices, your red juices, your purple juices, berries, whatever you're not allergic to or whatever that you can do, because you're gonna need to detoxify. Okay, and then what else? Not paying close attention to your psychic vision and constant distractions. There you go, pink life. But this card is in reverse. So by standing your ground here, you are making a stance on removing situations and people, okay, of constant distractions. Meditation, doing what you need to do, disassociating yourself, um, making better and more decisions. That's going to help you to take whatever mass down that you have or what is left. Feeling more vulnerable, which divine feminines does not like to do, because every time we do that, most of us does get hurt. So that's another hostile healings of the hands that we have to heal ourselves. Some of you, it can be therapeutic if you need to go get a deep tissue or Swedish massage. Of course, grounding yourself in the sand, in oceanic water, river or lake. Um, Sitting in the grass here, staring at the stars if you can. Um, and, also allowing yourself to feel grief. Don't hold back any tears, sadness, or grief. Allow that to expel. Because the more that you don't, you create mask by holding it in, right? Another card in reverse, and like I said in the beginning, the yin and the yang. Spirit guides. Not looking for a sign. That's because the awareness card is here. Uh, physiolog- Physiological discussion and supervision. I don't know what's going on with my speech. Please don't let that one also be in reverse. Let's see. Okay, it's not. And this is crossing the rainbow bridge, resurrection, and coming full circle. Okay, so that's good. And coming full circle is why we have these here. You see, you will come full circle. It's about getting the awareness, the awakening, and completing the full circle, a sense of resurrection, right? And it seems like another circle around her head here, the same as this one. Three different decks. Well, two different decks, right? Okay. All right, quickly. The bottom of the deck was light activation. Because we are light beings more than we are human. But people want to act and live more like they're human instead of light beings. So we all are about to come full circle to that. And that probably can be what is much more scarier to masculines than the divine feminines. And this is why masculines are acting the way that they're acting. And I've been saying this for the past couple of months about masculine energy, paying very close attention to the masculine energy. I've been saying this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Like, I don't know what this shift is bringing out of them, or taking down their mask. Um, but they're just out of hand now. They're just really out of hand now. And it's always been like this by masculine hands, where they feel around this world, the masculines, that they have to be the ones that are judge, executioner, and jury. Not only to divine feminines when it comes to love, relationships, how much money we should have, what we should do, how many children we should have, where we should live, what type of occupation that we should have and how much we should get paid for. But my question is the masculine's going to be the one that brings the devastation to all of us? Not human, but drop the H and the U. And what do you have left? A masculine. Because the divine feminines are not doing this. We are the light bearers. Now, I'm not saying all masculines, but it's just ridiculous. Evolution of spirit, atoning of plans, and transcendence. All right, let's get the tarot out. But this is in reverse, though. As soon as I broke it, the Wheel of Fortune to the Four of Wands. It is going to be a change of our fate when it comes to how much rest we're going to get, because we're going through a lot of um, scarcity mindset of not knowing, and the Four of Swords is a representation of the rest, the awakening. Okay, we get rest. When we take rest, we also gain awareness and awakening. Some of you divine feminines, you're not getting proper rest. I know I'm one of them. Okay, feeling very uneasy. Taking a break. Some of you need to take a break, but you can't because of this word of scarcity. But scarcity don't have to be literal. It also can just be a mindset. Um, but if you keep thinking as a mindset of scarcity, that's what you're going to bring into your energy, right? You're going to bring it full circle. Yeah, Pink Life, I understand. Four of Pentacles. See, that's that scarcity again that I'm talking about. It's okay. Yes, continue to hold on to your money right now. This also can be saying to have some limitations to spending your money right now because things, as the Wheel of Fortune, is changing. Now, in Vedic Sidereal, Jasti, of what I do on this channel, Jupiter is in Taurus, but I believe it's going retrograde October. It's going retrograde in October. Now, for right now, Jupiter and Mars is in the same house of Taurus, but I believe that Mars is going retrograde, where it would go back to Aries. So when that happened, you may have that chance to feel a little bit better, um, because Mars can feel very agitated in the grounding house of second house of Taurus, which is what the Empress, right, along with Libra. So by having Mars in the same house as Jupiter, it can or will be some type of scarcity or limitations that you feel that you can't just jump over or get through, or it's just not really coming to you. Whatever that you're waiting on, it's not coming faster. If it can be financial, what is the next steps that I need to do or take um, to get me out of this certain situation or the way that I'm thinking. So when Mars come out of Taurus, this is when the good juju, that card over there, okay, is going to be able to bring in this. Ooh, we got two of cups over there. See, good juju and the ace of wands. Okay, you see the planting of the seeds, prosperity begins. It's gonna happen, but it's that Mars in the same house of Jupiter. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I didn't cut. I guess they didn't want me to cut. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Not feeling very focused right now. Um, can or is, even though they say it's a lot of jobs out here, it's not. You may continue to see jobs being posted here, posted there, but people are not answering. Now we're going to get ready to have Mercury retrograde in a couple of days for about 2.5, almost 3 weeks. That's not going to make it any better. So, um, unfortunately, it still may be a while before, yeah, no answers. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Um, no work right now. I also been seeing a lot of websites saying allegedly that their website is going to be down for a couple of days, almost like over a week, not really indicating why. So that also can be uh, due to a down. I'm hearing a downsize. So are we about to have a downsize in a major company? I see it here. Okay. So some of you that's working for some of these Fortune 500 companies, it's about to be a downsize. I see it. So you probably will see that on social media or your local news, world news. So it may not be in the United States. It can be, but it's no telling with the world here. That's probably why the Wheel of Fortune popped out. Six of Cups in reverse. Not feeling very friendly. So somebody that was not feeling very friendly to you and that you were not talking to and not open to. Um, they're feeling stuck and stagnant. I don't know if they're having financial issues, but they're going through an awakening. We already said that about masculines. Um, if you like other divine feminines, both of you again are going through the same awakening process. So whatever I'm saying to you is also for your divine feminine if you're same sex. But if you have a masculine here, um, they want to come back towards you, but they haven't been putting in any work or effort. No work and effort. If you care, they are struggling or they don't have any job or they have a very much lack of work in whatever field that they're doing. But they also feel very disassociated because being in their feelings and emotions, like I already said here, this, okay? This is why this is here. It's really nothing that you can do until they work on this. And so your person has been standing their ground out towards you because of the lack of what they're doing to their self or for their self. They rather stay and live and operate in their shadow side than becoming a higher vibration and frequency as a human. Sorry. I'm not sorry for you, but sorry for them. And for some of you, again, this is why you don't deserve them. Some of you don't, some of you may not get it and understand that. That's not what these goddesses down here deserve, which is a person who treats and show you this. But some of you are getting the sense of awakening within of what and who you are as a goddess. And this is why you must stand your ground, Seven of Wands, and become even more and more and more aware of this. Okay. Would you really want somebody back who purposely stop talking to you, stop communicating, stop showing up, not showing their feelings and emotions, not trying to invest them, not trying to emotionally commit, not trying to emotionally commit? Again, if some of you are already in a relationship, this is what this awakening process is. It also is a breakup. Let's quickly clarify this. What's at the bottom? Eight of Wands. Okay. So some of you may receive a message before Mercury retrograde, but some of you may during the retrograde. Okay. Your person can be mercurial, but like I said, some of you it may stretch out until October when the solar eclipse, because the eclipse is going to give this person another chance to open up emotionally, to reach out to you. And if they don't, the eclipse is going to cut it off. I'm letting you know ahead of time. And you will also too, because the eclipse is not only working for them, it's working for you too. It's helping you to release this grief that some of you will have or still have some left about a person, a situation, or anything in your life, and you'll have to release it so that you can begin to come full circle for this Ace of Pentacles coming in, new opportunity and good juju. Okay, so, but you're gonna have to focus. You're gonna have to concentrate on you. Concentrate on you, High Priestess. First card, subconscious mind, which is, I've been saying it all night, higher self, sacred wisdom, divine feminine, the title. inner knowing, illuminated intuition, and mystery. Some of you, your person is so scared of you because they feel your intuition and higher self. They feel that mystery of and about you. And for their sake, this is why they, hey, Miss Linda, I thought you was already in here. For their sake, this is why they have been treating you like this, because you are a high priestess. They're not aware of that energy, most likely, that the people or other divine feminines, because they're still that, even though they could be hood rats, okay? They're just not awakened, okay? They don't, they haven't gotten to the point of the awareness of the goddess energy. They're more of the awareness of this realm, of this reality, of this world. Okay. When I speak of the divine feminines and goddesses here, you can be your higher self, but you can still like luxury. You can still, um, you're dealing with one right now. Um, you can still be awakened. But see, and I tell y'all this all the time. When your third eye opens, you see this world so differently. You see people differently. You expect things differently because you see that all of this is fake. It's fake. That person's attitude is fake. That person's persona is fake. You see that that person got a mask on. You see that this person is emotionally withdrawn. You see that this person is trying to perpetrate like they all that. They're trying to flex with their money. But then you still got some still goddesses, okay, that hasn't had this awareness that that stuff don't make that person. It's a facade. It's a mask that people show you as their persona to, and that's who you're falling in love with. You're not falling in love with the real person. You're falling in love with the person and their card, their amount in their bank, the car that they're driving, the way that they're dressed, the amount of jewelry that they have on, the title behind their name and or letters. And some of the younger generation here, not all of them, is falling in love with the facade of the other person, that persona. They're not even falling in love actually with the real person, in love with a fictitious person. Now, if you flip that to encompass the whole world, it's the same thing. Like we always have said, some of you may have heard this. Everybody has made everybody else rich except you have made yourself rich. Why is that? Everything that you have in your house right now that you bought, you made all those people money, including me, right? You've made all these other people money. But as society, we're the one left as scarcity. You've made clothing designers rich. You made shoe companies rich. You made refrigerator companies rich. You made uh, purse designers rich. Makeup companies rich. Hair companies rich. Do I have to go on? But when some of you get more into the mindset of, I don't need that, or I have enough to society, I have enough right now where I don't need to continue to buy this and buy this and buy this and buy that. you'll become more in the process of awareness. Excuse me. Some of y'all gonna break up with somebody or let something go because I just sneezed. I rarely sneeze through a reading, so that's an expulsion. Yes. All right. So this is the Page of Wands in reverse, which is uh lack self confidence, pessimistic, self limiting, lack of ideas. That's why the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Ideas forming, redirect your energy, and seeking a new path. This is why the Six of Swords is in reverse. Um, Also the Five of Pentacles. Eight of Wands also in reverse. Some of you are lacking ideas, especially if you are a content creator. Um, if you are creating your own, as an entrepreneurial. You could be lacking some ideas right now, so you don't know what to work on, what to do, what to invest in next. But you're going to figure it out. It's going to come to you, High Priestess. Also can come to you in a dream. Queen of Pentacles here. Consummate Hostess, which is nurturing, social butterfly, business savvy. See there? Prosperous, grounded, caring, and classy. Everything that I described is all these goddess cards here. You see how more divine feminines are coming up top, and we got two rows at the bottom of them. The top of the deck right here, you see the Empress with the Eight of Cups right up under it. All this divine feminine energy is what I'm saying to you, divine feminines. It's all about you right now, not the masculines. I told y'all, let me remind you that you will not be coming into a love relationship by the end of the year. It's time for you to really concentrate on what you need to do financially, because the Wheel of Fortune, I keep saying, is about to be a change of fate. And most likely is going to be for the masculines, not for the feminines. Okay? It seems like the divine feminines here are about to be rewarded from everything that we have nurtured. See there? Everything that we have nurtured, was business savvy about, grounded, caring, being in our higher self, being that sense of sacred wisdom, inner knowing. But if you're just getting into this, it's okay. You're going to be okay too. But you were awakened at this time because it was necessary while Saturn was retrograde. Because if it didn't happen for you, or for some people, they still got till November. And I'm not saying that it won't happen after November. But when Saturn go back direct, it's going to be a 50-year struggle. You understand? Everybody has their own timing, but the next 50 years, when Saturn go back direct next year, people that did not fix this stuff or start their process now, that's going to be their 50-year of hard lessons. Just like most of you that's in your 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s right now, you're about to be rewarded because you have been incurring the last 50 years of your life of Saturn energy. Remember, Saturn delays but never deny. Jupiter will give it to you fast, but it will end quick. Saturn is a very hard and long enduring process. And now everything that you ever thought that was never going to happen for you is about to change for your fate. Listen to what I say, okay? For some of you, it will be engagement. It won't be this year, okay? And even if you can, I hate to tell somebody to postpone their wedding, but you never want to get married during a Saturn retrograde. Not unless it's in your chart, but I doubt it. For some people, it may be favorable depending on their chart. Um, Definitely don't want to get married during a Mercury retrograde because you will divorce and separate, and you will end up remarrying later on in the future. Not the same person, but you will become a divorcee. hmm Engagement, aphrodisiac, fertility, attraction, chemistry, new passion for life and love, igniting desire, and go for it. Okay, a passionate start. So this is what I was saying about all this over here. The Juju and the Ace of Pentacles, right? And don't forget you already got the... Where'd it go? I don't even see it no more. Y'all had the Ace of Wands somewhere up under there. Okay. All right, so I think that's about it. We're way over an hour tonight, but y'all had the Ace of Wands somewhere up under here. I don't know where it went to. I can't wait to get my table back, y'all. Um, I've lost a lot of my juju because my spiritual table is not up anymore. So I do feel like I be missing a lot of messages for you all. But lately, with all this transition, I've really been trying to watch what I say. Because remember, I'm not monetized. They made me not start all the way over. But when I took that break for about 5 months, they took me back to the beginning where I had to get over 5,000 or so watch hours. And I'm almost close where I can get monetized. That's why y'all don't see any commercials before, during, or after. And that's also why the videos seem very long because they're just straight through. Okay, you don't have any ads to click through or me to edit in. But Saturn is bringing that back around to me so I could be back monetized again. But, I just take my time with it. I'm not stressed about making money on YouTube. I'm here for my calling and doing the messages. That's what I'm here for. Whenever I get monetized, I get monetized. Okay. Okay. 10 of Wands at the bottom, so that means that your struggle will soon be coming to an end. Okay. The heavy load. Again, with another divine feminine in the picture, taking care and doing everything. Right. The brink of collapse, responsibilities, completion to the limit, and overdoing it. This is why I say again, Saturn being in retrograde, Saturn is about to take care of all that finally. So it will be some type of new opportunity. I don't know, some of you can be moving, it can be a business offer, it can be thinking of an idea to start your entrepreneurship or actually starting it. Um, It can be also meeting somebody new for some of you and getting maybe engaged next year. Okay. Um, but Saturn is about to reward the divine feminines here. I need to maybe change the title. Some of you may not feel it, but it's going to happen. Also, letting one thing go so that you can have something else, or a couple of things go so that other new opportunities can come in. These cards are so brand new, they still sticking. All right. So this is the essence of who I am, flows effortlessly into everything I create. The goddess of self-knowledge. All right. Some of you can be Sagittarius, also playfulness, also Leo. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads you back to the light. So some of you may be getting asked out on a date or doing something fun, unique, whether you're taking yourself out, doing something with your child or children, having some type of play date with them, um, or actually getting into something that you really love to do. Okay, a skill, a hobby, something that you were thinking about doing as entrepreneurial. I really advise that you go ahead and start it. Okay, and then we have the lotus flower to come out. Embodiment is the deeper bliss. Your body was made for enlightenment. So we have a lot of awakening, awareness, um, power, higher self, illumination, intuition. So that is what the divine feminines are going through and having about their self and their life. Um, all these self-aware and awakenings and coming full circle, standing your ground, stop limiting yourself, being a social butterfly, prosperous, caring, classy, new passion for life and love, igniting desire, go for it. Um, Ten of Wands, something that you have been doing has really been um, bringing you to a sense of collapse, but you're about to stop that, or it's about to stop into your life, right? The lack of ideas, get your pen and paper out and start jotting down ideas so that you can get to work. Don't necessarily have to be working for somebody else, but that's working for yourself, um, taking in yourself into more higher vibration, right? The spirit of light, getting back into your empathetic qualities, working with nature. So we had a lot of interesting cards to come out tonight. I really love it. Okay, in your bottom of the deck, the last one is your ego is the service of your soul, and you trust your soul's divine timing. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like I said before, I put the link to the news that I seen, the broadcast of the autopsy of Sonia Massey. It's in my community tab. They were reading the results of her autopsy. Okay, so go to my community tab, and it's a link to um, the family lawyer and to a civil right lawyer that was talking about that. Okay, and her son. Okay, her son was there. All right, thank y'all so much. We'll see what messages come up for tomorrow. If you're new here, just make sure you subscribe and hit the bell because I always go live. I never really upload that much, so you need for me to pop up on your feed whenever I come on live. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.